driving the Tier 10 German tank destroyer, the Grille 15. He's on Hinterland, which is the 30v30 Tier 10 matchup. Now, not really about him. He hasn't absolutely blinded the game, I'll tell you that much for nothing, but it's about what this tank looks like. Look at this thing. Now obviously, because this is me replaying it, you can see the skin that I have for this tank. This is the one that you got out of the large Christmas present thing where you could buy it this Christmas. And the reason for talking about this was that I was engaged in a very interesting conversation with some guys in the comment section of Sam Lockhart's video recently. Sam is a YouTuber that I really like. He hasn't done much lately. He says it's because there's not much changed in World of Tanks, which is possibly a fair comment. But one of the things he posted was around, or put up a video where he talked about the fact that Wargaming were missing a trick, and that they needed to get their act together around skins, and that many players would pay money, and therefore Wargaming have a good revenue stream if you could buy certain skins for your vehicles. And I kind of commented in this video that, is that really true? Because personally, I don't give a damn. It does not interest me, and there's no way I'm going to spend money for a skin if it gives me no real advantage. Now, if the skin gave me an extra bonus in shooting or camo or something like that, then yeah, maybe I would. But if it gives me nothing, why would I spend money, real money? See, it's size 7. Oh, I didn't pen him. Change the skill round, that's what I need to do. Pin him down, just change the skill round. I love these guys. Missed the first shot because he aimed it badly. Let's change this to the skill round, and still misses. Gotta love it. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, his point was that, you know, a lot of other games sell players skins that they can put on their characters, their tanks, their planes, whatever it may be, and that if Wargaming did that and offered them a reasonable price, I don't know what that would be, people would buy it, and therefore there'd be a revenue stream for the game. Wouldn't have to be so many premiums all the time, etc., etc., etc. And I, you know, so I commented to say, well, you know, are you really sure? I mean, the average age of players in World of Tanks is somewhat older than the average most games you get. Don't know why that is, but it is. And are players who are slightly older that bothered about the look and feel of their tanks? Now, I discussed this with Shoot one night when we were tuning up, and his take on it was, well, probably he wouldn't pay for skins like me, but if there was an ability to personalise your vehicle some other way, so in his case he wanted the opportunity to put to submit your own emblems into the game, so you could have a particular tank or emblem that you want to put on your tank, and you could therefore pay money. You could send it to Wargaming as a GIF file or a JPEG file. They would vet it, and then you could upload it for a cost. And he said actually that would interest him on some of his rare tanks. Now, to me, again, doesn't see the point. Wargaming did introduce a failed attempt, I guess. It got such bad feedback from the community that they dropped the idea. But at one stage they were talking about giving emblems and badges certain characteristics, so they could increase the skill of. There were some that increased the crew skill for all the crew, some of them that increased the crew skill for just some, you know, the driver or just the gunner, and they dropped it. It was part of the absolutely disastrous Rubicon patch, which died to death and never saw the light of day, because there was so much uproar. This was clearly, I mean, this game is pay to win, absolutely pay to win, but that was absolutely clear of it, that if you spent, I don't know how much it was, 50 gold, is it 50 gold to get an icon, you know, a little badge for your tank, you got 10% better crew skill, you know. And you know, quite rightly, I think the community went absolutely potty over it and said this is just ridiculous. You know, you're penalising those players who don't pay to a ridiculous degree, and Wargaming dropped it. It was a time when there was a few other issues going on with the game, and I think they just thought it wasn't worth having another fight. Well, it was weird, didn't get the outline until too late. So anyway, so it got me thinking. So I won this skin. I'll just see if he fires here. Yep, he does. And he one-shots that leopard, or takes the rest of his 5 hit points. So this Grille, I can't see it now because it's in the bush, but this Grille skin, which you won through the, you earned through the boxes that you paid for, is kind of nice. It's got these hang on, an easy kill, again using skill rounds, of course that'll go through the side of it. So yeah, it's a nice looking tank. I think it's aesthetically quite pleasing. However, would I pay money for it? Absolutely not. And that got me thinking, I'd love to know what you guys think. Is this an area that would be interesting to you? Would you pay for a skin? You know, say it was £5, $5, €5, something like that, to get a skin. Would you pay for it? And there was no advantage to you, no advantage to the game at all. Just look nice, and you have your favourite, I don't know, maybe you particularly like a particular tier 4 tank and you just love playing it all the time, and you can put your own personal camo on it that's comparatively rare. I mean, this Grille skin is very rare. You don't see it that often. Would you see it? I don't know. Yeah, you probably would see it, but you know, you don't see it that often. So does that mean that it's unwanted? I know a lot of players have turned off the unhistoric camo, for instance. You can get all kinds of garish things, presents, Christmas scenes, geometric patterns, all sorts of camo patterns, which are absolutely hideous in my book, but a lot of players have it turned off. So does that mean that the average player in this game actually just isn't interested in all those kind of stuff? Is that a symptom that they wouldn't buy a skin? Or would you buy a skin? You know, so I'd just be interested to know what you think. Whether I was right. Nice blind shot. IS4 just didn't move. You know, was I right in my discussion with these guys? Because I got a number of comments back on my comment to say, you're wrong, lots of players, I would play for it, you know, they would pay money to get a skin, it's something nice to have, blah blah blah. And I was surprised, genuinely surprised, because to me, I just can't see it. I mean, Wargaming sold that special BDR skin for the, what was it, ARL skin, I forget now, the French tank, that had a special Warhammer 40k skin. But it was damn expensive. Again, gave you nothing other than the normal camo bonus, but made the tank look different. I've never seen the map at all. Oh, hello. E50, you'd find it a bit easy if you turned your armour towards the grill. So Bookpain's having a fairly quiet game, but now he's going to go into his own. He's gone a bit aggressive. At E50's had his shot, and that is him back to the garage. Well, I say quiet though, he's done nearly 5,000 damage. And 5 kills, so it's not been that quiet. But yeah, you know, it just got me thinking, am I completely off beam? You know, would you pay good money, your hard-earned dosh, or maybe not hard-earned, yeah, dosh in some cases, to buy a skin that gave you no actual advantage, just look nice? You know, if it's a particular tank you love playing and you want to make it personal in some way, would you pay money for that? Would you put a special emblem on? Would you put special skins on? I mean, you can pick up skins for free. I don't know how to install them myself, but you can pick them up for free in various websites. So, you know, maybe people do that anyway. So again, why would you pay for it? What would be the point? Is that check that Jaeger AFK? I think he might be. Oh, maybe not. I think he just. I don't know. He might be AFK. So we're aiming in on the arty. arty down. That's 2 dead. Yeah, look, Jaeger is AFK. I like what McPain's done here. He's ignored the easy kill to take down the active tanks, and that's a sensible thing to do. Just in case he puts a shot into the drive wheel. Reason for doing that, do damage plus anybody else that damages a Jaeger, you'll get assistance damage. Although it repaired very quickly. So there's obviously a good crew in that thing, even if it's not playing. Always set them on fire with a track shot, of course, because there's fuel line runs through the tracks. So yeah, 8th kill. We've done 7,700 damage. Had a bit of a blinder. But let me know in the comments down below, am I off beam? Would you pay money, real money, for a skin, or an emblem, or something that personalises your tank? Because I think customisation is definitely coming in the game. They're talking about it in the next patch again, and I think Wargaming do see it as a way of making money out of the game. And, you know, if that meant that they didn't do as much premium, oh, I'm lucky with that shell, dropped like a stone. If they didn't do as much premium stuff, then maybe that's a good thing. Right. But would you pay? I don't know. There you go, cracking game from McPain. He ended up with an ace tanker, he got arsonist, bruiser, fire for effect. He got a Pascucci's medal, taking down 2 arty, tank sniper, and of course top gun. Finished up top of the team, 8,040 damage, 8 kills, 1451 base XP. Ended up firing 16 shots, hit with 14, penned with 12 for that 8,000 damage. 2 hits himself, mainly from that E50, wasn't it, I think. 1,500 assistance with all the Christmas bonuses, and he was obviously running some personal reserves. Even with the gold he fired at the beginning, still made nearly 120,000 profit. Would have been 75 even without a premium account, and with the ×2 and other bonuses, 6,500 on this crew would have been just over 4, nearly 4.5 without a premium account. So there you go, thought for the day. Skins or not skins, special emblems or not emblems. I'm only talking about them if they wouldn't benefit your tank in any way other than just being normal camo. So I think a lot of players might be tempted to pay for something if there was an advantage by buying it. But if you had to spend, you know, even £5, €5, $5 on a skin that gave you no advantage, some of the players that are playing the game wouldn't even see it because they have the unhistoric thing turned off, or turned on, sorry. But you know you've got it on, you can see it. Would that actually encourage you to pay for it? For me, no, clearly no. But you know, maybe I'm out of touch, and that's why I'm sort of doing this sort of straw poll through the comment section, see whether my assumption, which is backed, you know, was what I commented in Sam's video, and which I was sort of cut down by several. Well, not cut down because they were all very polite about it, but which is unusual for World of Tanks. But you know, people commented back saying, no, I think I would pay for it, and I would pay for it, and I was thinking, is that just an age thing? Again, I commented that, and somebody said, well, actually, I'm quite, you know, mature as a player, and yet I would pay. And I think, well, maybe I'm just out of touch. But to me, no advantage. Why would I bother? Why would I bother? I'd go and use one. If I was desperate, I'd go and use one of the free skins that are out there. Well, first of all, I'd have to find out how to install them because I have no idea how to do that. But it's never been an interest to me. So, anyway, let me know any thoughts you have on this down below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Grille baking there from McPain. Had an absolute blinder of a game. Didn't like the fact he changed straight to heat shells right at the beginning, but hey, in the end he went back to AP and had a really good game, so can't criticize him. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom signing out.